Being an Aikido black belt, I was expecting to pull off at least a move or two. The reality was, I couldn't do anything to him, while he completely destroyed me and submitted me every time. For some reason though, part of me wasn't surprised. The part of me which doubted my Aikido skills to begin with.
Aikido is a very hated martial art. Now I want to jump into the reasons why it's hated, and then I also want to jump into the things that I really like about it.
Why Aikido is so hated? Because common opinion is that it's a soft, haters say weak, martial art. I think that this concept of weakness is a little bit misunderstood. Let's say you are a martial artist, super strong, super experienced, powerful, technically perfect. No one dares challenge you and you don't miss a match. And then you walk down the street like you are the most powerful person in the world, and a small, tiny, delicate, sweet, definitely weak girl crosses the street. She looks at you, she goes like that. And you're flat. Was it real weakness? The same goes for Aikido. In Aikido, there are no strength competitions. We don't need them because our power lies in using our opponent's strength against them. This way, it is not competition. It will be him against himself. Many enemies outside, no enemies inside. However, it must be said that Aikido doesn't originate as a combat sport. Uke and Tori, respectively, the one who receives the technique and the one who performs the technique, are not opponents on the mat. They cooperate for the technique to be performed well. We never train as if we are an enemy. I mean, if you are in a real fight, your opponent is not cooperating with you. We are not trained for that. Aikido is not intended as a martial art or street fight. It doesn't mean it's not effective though. Let's check it out. What's up cuties, this is Ritsu. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about how Aikido can empower your daily life, taking it easy and having fun, no enlightened master here. And if you find this content inspiring or interesting, please consider subscribe to my channel and follow me. Like I said, Aikido is not meant for street fighting. It's more about redirecting the energy towards the opponent, so the focus is on control and balance rather than on winning the fight. While it's true that Aikido requires years of daily practice because it's quite complicated to understand, especially at the beginning, its techniques can effectively be applied. But you have to keep in mind that Aikido is more about stealing the momentum of the opponent, and more than a matter of technique is a matter of reading. Aikido non-competitive nature is intentional. It focuses on personal growth, self-improvement, harmony, spiritual development between oneself and the opponent. If you focus on the opponent, everything becomes relative. Duality itself is relative, but if the focus remains on your inner balance, uniqueness remains unbroken. The absolute has no weak points. One day, one of my sensei was asked by a parent, "Sensei, will my child really become strong enough to win any kind of fight against bullying?" And my sensei replied, "There are no situations without danger, no matter how strong we are. Sooner or later, we will meet someone stronger. I will not teach your child to win a fight. I will teach him to have such inner stability that no one will dare fight again." Coming from a boxing background, I could see how Aikido is different from other martial arts in terms of approach. I find its techniques extremely effective, even though they are not easily applied in a street fight, because our training is not meant to be as a street fight training. We don't have sparring between partners, we cooperate during training. However, Over the years, my focus, my stability have changed drastically. I have met dangerous situations both when I was still boxing and when I was already practicing Aikido. I was extremely surprised on how I was controlling my emotions. Handling the situation with that composure was a gift from Aikido. I am an extremely impulsive person. That's why you can say that in the face of provocation, the greatest gift you can receive is let it pass. Step back instead of a step forward. In front of me, after all, there is always another human being, and the real power, the power that let us control the situation, is the power of controlling ourselves. If everyone thought this way, wouldn't the world be completely different? I think there is nothing more effective than that.